Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy dRaStiX here with a gameplay on some Dome CTF. I've been shying away from you guys a little bit. I did like I don't know 3 pub videos or some shit because I had to reach out to those pub players too. My phone just went off on my girlfriend. By the way, I just got back from her house, whatever. She was going to college. So it was like a 4-hour drive down there and shit. I just got back from there, so I haven't been able to do any videos for you guys. And I just got my SCUF controller last week on Wednesday, so I haven't exactly got to use it for a complete week yet. But I think I've used it for about 3 to 4 full days. You know what I mean? And it's not an easy controller to get adjusted to. It took me all the way up until probably today to finally, do really good with it, because a lot of my scrims, guys, I have been lacking a lot. You know what I mean? Dropping numbers and flags and all this other stuff, and haven't been able to do a whole lot with it because of the fact that it's such a new controller. The way the controller is made, it's ridiculous. Like, the controller is wired, as you guys know, and it has no slow, which is a great feature for anybody who's looking to play Call of Duty competitively, because a wired controller means you're going to have that split-second advantage over anybody, and of course your controller won't die and all this other stuff and the lag and whatever else that could possibly contribute to your death because of a controller malfunction. That gets eliminated with the SCUF game controller, because of the fact that it's wired. And some controllers they have aren't wired. They have, I think it's the Xbox 360 Pro version that's not wired. I have the competition, which is the basic $75, it's pretty cheap, $75 wired controller. And it's amazing. It comes with all the features that, SCUF has and all that kind of stuff. One of the main things I would like to point out to you guys with the SCUF controller is that it has the paddles on the back. I know some people are like, yo, that's cheating, you can't fucking do that shit. I know a lot of you guys out there like, hating on that because of the fact there's map count or map control, whatever the fuck you guys are saying, mapping a controller. And I understand your guys' see right there. I understand your guys' things. I mean, that I would not have been able to do that without the SCUF controller, because that's the jump and shoot all the same motion kind of thing. And I could do that before, or I'd have to take my hand off the control stick onto the A button, then back on, and hope that my shot was right there. That guy would have to be pretty much in the middle of the screen, because that's where your controller goes, at the middle of the screen, to have an accurate shot from the get-go. But with the SCUF game controller, guys, like my shot, I don't have to do that. So my shot is always on. I don't have to take my finger off the button or finger off the analog stick, because no matter what, my shot is always on. No matter if it's whatever, because I'm hitting the bumper, and that's just a great feature to have, especially with knifing, guys. The same thing. The whole thing with knifing, it's right there. You don't have to take your control. You don't have to take your thumb off the joystick to hit your B button or whatever, and honestly, guys, that's really good, because you have sometimes like you're gonna miss a knife because they're gonna move just an inch, and you're gonna miss that knife because you can't aim and knife. And I know that's not very a term used very often, aiming while knifing, but honestly, it is. You have to aim while you knife, because if you miss by just an inch, that's really gonna fuck you up, to be completely honest. So those bumpers on the back, a huge addition to why I got the controller. I love it. That's one of the reasons I really wanted the controller. That was actually the main reason I wanted the controller. Because I don't play claw. And I know for you people out there that are like, yo, that's cheating. Well, I mean, playing claw, is that not cheating? I know you guys are trying to tell me it's a physical attribute, and it's a, whatever else, but it's not cheating because it's something you do to something your fingers do to the controller. But you know what, guys? In my belief, if you're going to try to ban a SCUF gaming controller from an MLG event, or even talk about banning it because of the fact that you think it's cheating, I don't give a shit. Because in my mind, playing on claw for I don't know how many years, 4 or 5 years, that's cheating. I had to play against people who played on claw ever since COD 4. I know professional gamers who I played with back in COD 4. They used to play claw. I mean, I can't name them because I completely forgot who did, who didn't. Who learned it recently, who didn't. I know that Big Timer played claw a little bit, or at least tried to. I know he plays claw now because someone pointed it out to me. I wasn't, exactly sure about it. But that's a big time advantage. Basically, juke. I don't know. I'm not gonna name pros because that's just too much for me to fucking handle. But I know some of you players out there do play claw, and that's something really good for you to do. But in my mind, it's also cheating. If you're gonna try to ban a controller that gives one player an advantage to be able to, like boost his abilities or whatever, then you can't play claw. I don't know. That's my thing with it. Another thing, guys, on the SCUF controller, they have the bumpers in the back of them, which pretty much don't let your analog sticks go all the way down. That's also amazing too, because of the fact that if you have them, you don't have to push your thing all the way down and then wait for it to come all the way back up to adjust. Not just shot, but shoot again. And if you can just rapidly push it up and down, up and down, up and down, being stopped at like every couple centimeters, that's big. And I just got massively outgunned. That was ridiculous. So that's really amazing. And I mean, for you guys, I don't know about you guys that have a SCUF gaming controller. One of my things that I did not like about it though is the left one. I don't know why, but it always it bothered my finger pushing the left one down, aka the aim one, pushing that one down because I don't know why it didn't feel right. It didn't feel very very smooth, and it always bothered it. So guys, I just went to my toolbox and I took it off. To be completely honest, SCUF, I took it off. It was too much of an annoyance for me. I just stuttered big time. You guys can call me out. I don't give a shit. But it was a very big annoyance for me, and it was annoying. I couldn't use it, and I took it off because I just couldn't play with it. I felt like my playing style, or not my playing style, but I felt like my gaming went down because I had to be bothered by it. Anyways, guys, that's a great thing to have. And they also come off like I just said because I took mine off. So if you don't like them, take them off. It's whatever. The right one's amazing, doesn't bother me whatsoever. I don't know why the left one did, it just did. On another note, guys, that you also have the it's a wired controller, so it's a wired controller, guys, so that it's much faster within no turn, like I already said, and it's much different than a wireless controller because of the fact that it's much faster. I don't know about you guys, but the SCUF gaming controller makes it seem like your sensitivity is so much faster. It took me I don't know how long just to get used to that. My shot was so off, it was embarrassing. I was spraying my shot everywhere. Once I got my shot back on par, and this is what you see. The old myself. I still have those games where I'm not exactly 100% on par again, but I'm getting there. And I had to use the PP90 for so long again because of the fact that the MP7, switching over from an MP7 wireless to an MP7 wired controller, especially one with absolutely no turn at all, it has no turn, so there's no lag between you're going left and right. From an old controller, that might happen, but with the SCUF, there's a guarantee. They guarantee that it's never gonna happen. So it's much faster. It'll speed up your gameplay a lot if you guys know what I mean. Another thing is that you guys are always talking about how professional gamers have an advantage over one thing, or we have an advantage over something. Well, guys, as long as you guys buy the equipment that you guys need to, because there's really no advantage going on. I mean, we have usually professional gamers have Astros. Some of us have SCUFs now. That's the new thing going around. Control freaks. I don't know how many people use control freaks. I know I use my control freaks. Only on one stick though. Because I feel like I am much faster if I only play with it on one stick. I don't know why. It feels comfortable. So I use it. But honestly, guys, I don't know why you guys are all bitching about the SCUF gaming controller. Like I just said, it takes away the whole claw thing. And you're right. Claw might be something you can do with your own hand or your own fingers, but in all honesty, guys, a SCUF gaming controller is just the same thing. I still have to hit the paddles on the back fast enough. I still have to use different fingers, which is extremely difficult too if you guys think about it. People who don't play claw, who have never used any other finger other than their main two, you know what I mean, the two index fingers, it's something to get adjusted to. So once I got adjusted to it, I was fine, and I'm jumping a lot more, being able to knife a lot faster, I'm knifing more. It's much better to be able to play on this because it's like right there, I just jumped backwards and got that kill. A very easy thing that I might have got taken out for in the beginning. All in all, guys, I love the controller. I'm gonna give him about a solid A. I wouldn't give him an A plus because of the paddles or the left bumper. That was a little uncomfortable for me, but maybe it's just for me. I don't know. And I'm sure I can also do some other stuff with the controller to make it even better, but I can't be 100% sure, certain on that. Overall, guys, I like the controller. I like the product. If you guys are looking to get better, looking to be able to, do these things I'm telling you guys, or do these things you guys see in my video, I would definitely highly suggest trying to pick one up. By the way, we're trying to look for 2 new Slayers. Strong Slayers looking for 2 new Slayers. Just putting it out there. Peace, guys.